to straighten teeth without braces. Dr. Grant Stuckey proudly offers Occlusal Guide as an effective, painless alternative to braces. In most cases, the Occlusal Guide can straighten teeth in only 4 to 10 months at a savings of 65 to 75%. Just look at the results.
This is what my smile used to look like. Dr. Stuckey used this little piece of plastic to make my smile this good.
For a free consultation, just give me a call. 328-0250. Take the first step and begin to feel better about your smile.
I can be anything you want me to be.
1-900-285-4040.
Do you need someone to confide in and trust?
I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So call me now.
1-900-285-4040. The kind of girls you like to talk to. 1-900-285-4040. $2.48 per minute, adults only.
Call me now.
How much do you pay for a minute of long distance?
Maybe 75 cents.
50 cents?
About 60 cents.
I have no idea. I'm sure it's a lot.
Now Sprint introduces a whole new way to save on long distance. Call now and sign up for Sprint's simple new long-distance calling plan, Sprint Sense. How simple is it? It's just 10 cents a minute, every evening, every night, and all weekend long.
Hey, that's when I do all my calling. A dime a minute all night? That's easy.
Even I can understand.
No calling circles, no confusing percentages. You'll always know what rate you're paying. And if you call Sprint now, you'll get a special bonus. Up to 100 minutes free.
That would be great. Save me a lot of money.
I like that.
What's not to like? Every state-to-state call, every evening, every night, and all weekend long. Just 10 cents a minute. Call now and they'll even switch you to Sprint for free.
10 cents a minute? That makes sense. You mean no circles or percentages?
Nothing like that. Sprint Sense is different from other long-distance plans. A minute is just 10 cents. I mean, what else can you buy for a dime?
Tiny piece of gun. Maybe a jawbreaker out of the candy machine.
I can't think of a single thing you can get for a dime.
Truth is, it's hard to beat a dime a minute from Sprint. It's the simplest way to understand and save on long distance. So get Sprint Sense now for incredible low rates on state-to-state calls. And you'll get the same savings on Sprint calling card calls. Just 10 cents a minute every evening, every night, and all weekend long.
For 10 cents, huh? That'd be great.
Great is right. And remember, if you call now, you'll get up to 100 minutes free. Even the call to Sprint is free.
Guess I better call.
So should you, because at 10 cents a minute, the savings can really add up.
1 minute, 2 minutes, 3.
10 cents. Hey, with Sprint, I could have talked 10 minutes for the price of this cup of coffee.
That's cheaper than sending a postcard.
Get Sprint Sense for the simplest way to save on long distance and up to 100 minutes free. Call Sprint now, 1-800-649-3375.
The Bundys are lost at sea with Gilbert Gottfried.
Somebody get my agent!
Somebody get my spear gun.
An all-new Married with Children, Sunday at 9 on Fox 11. Good evening, and welcome to Fox 11's All Night Movie.
Prisoner, left, face! By order of the President, Captain Kern Shafter, United States Cavalry, having been charged under the 83rd Article of War with making a violent attack on Lieutenant Edward Garnett, a fellow officer, and running him through with a saber and found guilty by a constituted general courts-martial, is to be paraded before his regiment and stripped of all rank, insignia, and drummed out of the service.
Company A, right by twos, ho! Come left, ho! B Company, right by twos, number 8, ho!
You must like lonely places the way you look at them.
I do. That's why I came back to them.
End of the line for you?
I coach in 4.
To Fargo? You stay there?
No, I take the train to Bismarck there.
Well, we should know each other. It's a long ride. My name is Shafter.
Mine's Russell.
I saw you on the train, but there's always a crowd around you.
You mean you took time out to look at something besides cards?
Now and then.
See how he does it.
He sat up all night.
Well, so did I. The sick deck of cards. But I still can't sleep. Only wish I could. Then I wouldn't have to look at this miserable country. If I had my way about it, I'd give her back to the Indians.
If we don't start looking sharp, we won't have to give it back. They'll take it.
That gun away. They're agency bucks, just playing in trouble.
I live in Indian territory.
I used to. Go on, put it away.
It looks like the gentleman was right.
Yeah. But I got a right to be scared. I've seen people scalped. Whole families with their heads bashed in. How long since you lived out west?
I was here for a couple of years after the war.
Don't be too cocksure. They ain't happy on reservation no more.
Hope it isn't as bad as it looks.
It's all there is. You could sleep in the coach.
I wasn't thinking of myself. The lady would like a room.
The lady you'll find one at the top of the stairs, to the left. always so thoughtful of women traveling alone?
Makes me feel noble.
And you like feeling noble?
For a change, yes.
Is it a new feeling for you?
That's a very pretty pin you're wearing.
Thank you. It's an heirloom my grandfather brought my mother from Europe. It's supposed to be lucky. Works, too. See? I'm a regular swordsman. I can defend myself.
So you can. But tonight, I'm afraid you'll need something more substantial. There's no key, so prop this chair against the door. I'll be around somewhere.
Thank you.
George, Dad, what do you say? Don't I go out tonight? Oh, that's... Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Wrong room, my friend.
So you stayed up all night?
I was a bit noisy for sleeping.
I expected to find you curled up in front of a door. Bill, get us some coffee. And roll that thing off there before he digs his spurs into $1,000 worth of woodwork. Hard way to make a living, isn't it?
Most ways are. Like this all the time?
All the time.
Then you'd better move on.
One place is the same as another.
That's true, but you never know till you get there.
You've knocked around, haven't you?
Yeah.
Running from something?
Most people run from something. Or after something.
In trouble?
No. I don't have to watch what's behind me.
All right. I'll wake your woman.
She's not my woman.
And she's awake. Good morning. Bill, another coffee. For the lady.
Stage driver says if these folks want to catch the train at Fargo, they better hurry up.
Don't say it. I told you I like the illusion of nobility, so don't say thank you.
All right, I won't. Good luck.
It was a nice trip, Miss Russell.
It was a wonderful trip.
Josephine.
Dad.
Oh, it's good to see you, honey.
Oh, Mr. Shafter, this is my father. He was very kind to me on the trip.
I'm obliged to you, Mr. Shafter. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Where's Fort Lincoln?
Out of town about 4 miles.
I'm going out there myself. Get in.
Thanks.
Get. Commissary.
All right, pass.
You.
Thanks. Right behind the line. That's right. Pass.
Well, sir, what can I do for you? I'd like to enlist in this regiment, sir. Jackson, give me an enlistment form and a doctor's blank. The forms are filled out, sir. Well, Jackson, miracles do happen. Here's a man can ride. First one in months. 14th Ohio, huh? It's a good outfit. That why you came all the way from New York to enlist? Yes. Did you leave any felonies behind you? No, sir.
Oh, Lieutenant,
Dr. Porter, can you examine this man for enlistment?
Certainly. How much weight?
I'll take that man, Mr. Cook.
All right, Captain Moreland. You spoke first, so you get him. The other company commanders won't like it, though. Looks like a good man.
Yeah, that's why I want him.
Sunday. It's the Bart you thought you'd never see.
I'm doing ballet, and I love it!
An all-new Simpsons, Sunday at 8 on Fox 11.
They were the perfect Hollywood couple.
Woody Allen and Neil Farrow.
But they were living the perfect lie.
Woody, I found the pictures.
It was a scandal that shocked the world.
You could have had any woman, so why my daughter?
Love and Betrayal, the Mia Farrow story.
A world premiere miniseries begins Tuesday at 8 on Fox 11.
3 exciting car auctions run at United Auction Systems, Sundays in Upland in San Bernardino County, and LA Public Auctions, Saturdays and Sundays behind the Airport Hilton. Get your hands on a bank repossession or a police seizure and save thousands. Use your Discover, Visa, or MasterCard. For full information, for exact directions, call 1-800-800-3737. That's 1-800-800-3737. Look for our full-page ad in the LA Times Classified.
Mystic Music presents Cool Rock. The songs are hot, but the rock is cool. With Cool Rock, you get 2 cassettes or 2 CDs with all your favorite hits from the 80s and 90s. Cool Rock remembers the special times. Call now to get this great collection of Cool Rock. Rock contains 35 chart toppers for only $19.95 for cassettes or $24.95 for CDs. Here's how to order.
Have your credit card ready and call toll free 1-800-367-1400. That's 1-800-367-1400. Or send $19.95 for 2 cassettes or $24.95 for 2 CDs, plus $4.50 shipping and handling to Cool Rock, P.O. Box 1111-R, Monument, Colorado. Or call 1-800-367-1400.
We'll return to the all-night movie after these messages.
Terrifying. 13 million kids are dying year in and year out. 35,000 a day. That's terrifying. It's up to each of us to reach them before hunger and disease kills one more. They cannot be beyond reach, not as long as there are people on this earth who still have hearts, not as long as there's an organization known as Child Reach. If anyone can reach them before it's too late, Child Reach can and does. With your help, they could reach them in 26 struggling countries with the tools for survival. Our children come from proud families, families who want to work more than anything. That's what makes Child Reach different. They work with the entire family and the community to get them standing on their own 2 feet. And you can do something now just by calling Child Reach and sponsoring a little child for $22. $22 a month will make the difference between life in a festering slum and a safe, clean home. Between life on scraps of garbage and nutritious meals. Between life-taking illnesses and life-giving medical attention. Between life and death. I'm Catherine Hepburn, and in case you're wondering if $22 a month can really do any good, just wait. Wait till you hear how much of that money helped change the future of the boy or girl you sponsored. If that isn't reason enough to call, I don't know what is.
I can be anything you want me to be.
1-900-285-4040.
Do you need someone to confide in and trust? I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So call me now.
1-900-285-4040. The kind of girls you like to talk to. 1-900-285-4040. $2.48 per minute, adults only.
Call me now.
We now return to Fox 11's all-night movie.
Well, say something, Miles. Say you're glad to see me. Say you're surprised.
I'm both, Kern.
So am I.
Are you?
Of course I am. I'm glad to see they had sense enough to make a captain out of the best sergeant major in the Army.
Why did you come out here, Kern?
Well, I guess I wasn't cut out for civilian life. Or maybe I was, and the war knocked it out of me.
But why here, of all places?
Well, back east, they just play at soldiering. Put you out on parade and then put you back in your box at night. I don't want any part of that. I didn't want any part of the aimless existence I drifted into either. Why? What are you getting at?
Garnett.
Garnett?
He's here.
I didn't know.
All right, you didn't know. But there it is.
And here I am.
He's company commander of G. That's why I had Cook assign you to my company. You wouldn't want to serve under him.
Thanks.
Even so, it'll be rough on you.
On him, too.
He's top dog now. Don't forget that.
I never forget anything, Miles.
That's what I was afraid of. Don't be rash, Kern. He broke you once.
You can't break a private, Miles.
You can put a bullet through him.
You can put a bullet through any man, no matter what his rank.
You won't do that.
I ran a saber through him once.
And paid a price.
We'll see.
Hines! This recruit is assigned to Company A. Take care of it.
Yes, sir.
Bean.
Yo!
Beers.
Yo!
Donovan.
Yo!
McDermott.
Yo!
O'Dawn.
Yo!
Roy.
Yo!
Shafter.
Yo!
Tane.
Yo!
All prisoners accounted for, sir. Now, I've never seen a dirtier barracks or a filthier yard. Straighten up here. After breakfast, you'll all turn out for police on it. Corporal Muldoon, McDermott, Roy, and Bean guard duty tonight. By order of this date, Private Shafter appointed sergeant. Company dismissed.
The stripes come easy, did they not?
About as easy as yours went away.
So it's a tongue you got, is it? Well, Bucky, being a sergeant in this outfit is not a matter of tongue, it's a matter of knuckles. I worked 4 years for them stripes. Licked nobody's boots to get them. I gave them up because it was my own wish. I'll tell you something, I don't think you'll last, even if I have to see to it myself.
Come into the orderly room. Shut the door. Shafter, I've been in the Army too long to ever remark upon my company commander's choices. But tell me, did Captain Moylan know you somewhere?
Yeah, somewhere.
Well, whatever it is, the men won't like it. You know, you're going to have to lick someone around here to show the men what you've got. It'll be the one who was sergeant and got broke for destroying the face of the sergeant major. His name's Donovan.
Yeah, he's already opened the door.
Now, if you should get licked like I think you will, I'll expect you to turn in your stripes and no hard feelings.
Should I bother to sew him on?
Yeah. Now, take the light wagon and get over to Bismarck. You'll pick up Lieutenant Smith at the depot. He's coming in from St. Paul this morning.
Right.
So that's why you came west.
Where to, Miss Russell?
Just down the street.
Thanks. Very thoughtful of you. I was hoping I'd run into you again.
The uniform's the last thing I expected.
Well, I feel at home in it. Back among plain and honest men again.
All the plain and honest men are not in uniform.
And I guess there's something else about the uniform I needed.
Someone to tell you what to do and when to do it?
Could be it.
Wrong again. Me, my summing up. I put you down as a man with a mind of his own.
What else did you put me down for?
Dark but interesting deeds to run away from. This is where I live. The house is open anytime you care to call.
I'll call.
Please do.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Tenny, didn't your old mother ever tell you to smoke only 1 inch off a cigar? What do you want to do, stunt your growth? Here, now try it again. See if you can do it right this time.
My cigars, Donovan?
They was yours. They just surrendered to me.
All right. Where do we have this fight?
Now that's a nice, sensible attitude. I was afraid I was going to have to start it myself, which would be most unfortunate, me being a man of peace. Ain't I, Tinny?
Aye.
Behind the stable after tattoo.
If I were you, Tenny, I'd smoke that cigar right down till it burnt the end of my nose. Be a long time to get another one like it.
But do you mean he ain't welcome to it?
He's welcome.
Now, that's what I call a generous man. I must remember to give you something in exchange when we get behind the stable. Just an inch now. Mind what I told you.
Aye.
go down to the... How the devil did you get here?
By train, Captain Garnett.
See that you're not at this fort tomorrow.
Are you suggesting I desert?
Speak to me properly.
All right, let's start right. Return the salute I gave you. You always were a careless soldier.
I could prefer charges against you.
Not again.
Listen, Shafter, there are 100 ways to get at you, and believe me, I'll try them all. I'll break your back and I'll break your heart. Before I'm through with you, you'll crawl over the hill one dark night and never come back. Here's this to start with. Go ahead, Shafter. I'd like to kill you.
Listen, Garnett. I didn't know you were here. Even if I did, it wouldn't have made any difference. But I've always believed that once a wound was healed, it shouldn't be reopened. But since you've used your hands on me, I'll tell you something. Here I am, and here I'll stay, in spite of you, the past, or anything else. And remember this. Keep your distance, or I'll get to you good, hard, and permanent. Because I still owe you plenty, one way or another.
You may go now, Sergeant.
No, Captain, you go. Put up your revolver, turn around, and walk away.
Well, if the gentleman is ready, let's be off to the fair.
Watch it now. Come on, man, will you stand still and fight? Come on. Come on. That's it. Give it to him.
Come on, Donovan, quit fooling. He's out.
Now what fool dumped a bucket of water on me? Just because a man is on his knees is nothing. Was I out?
Cold. Well, now, what do you know? And I got licked. That's all there is to it. I never bear a grudge. But I'm still man enough to lick the lot of you, and don't you forget it. Now get out of here and talk to my friend. Well, as fine a man as ever I seen. A real professor of fisticuffs, you are. You'd be the belle of the ball in the County Kildare. We must have another go at it one day.
Wasn't this one enough?
Bucky, it stands to reason if you've got no enemies to fight, then you've got to fight your friends.
You mean you have no enemies?
Oh, I licked them all. When I lick a man, he becomes my friend.
Supposing he licks you?
Then I become his friend, like tonight. Who taught you to fight, Professor?
An Irishman.
Ah, that he did now. The best teachers in the world they are. I learned from one myself. My father. It was him swinging and me ducking until I got my growth. Then the other way around. Rest his soul.
We better get back to barracks.
Now that we had, I wouldn't want to be caught doing anything wrong. Ah, my jaw hurts and I got a sore ear. I haven't felt this good in months.
Company will lead off. You'll follow, Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
Right by twos.
Column left.
I'd say they've been prospecting up around the Black Hills country someplace, though I've never seen them before.
Dead long, Bill?
Oh, last evening sometime. They just finished making camp. Fire was still smoldering when I come on them this morning. As I was saying, it looks to me like a couple of young bucks did it just for devilment. Most likely from that big party heading northwest, whose trail I come across yesterday.
Mr. Smith, I'll take half the command and scout to the left. You scout to the right. I'll send you a messenger if I sight the Sioux and wait for you to come up. You're to send me a messenger if you find him and wait for me to come up.
Very well, sir.
Oh, mind if I take your Sergeant Shafter?
Don't you want an older hand?
He's an old hand.
All right. Shafter. Joe! You're riding with the captain.
Yes, sir.
Hines.
Yes, sir.
A burial detail.
Take a position at the base of that plateau. Jump when they come up. Corporal, report to Lieutenant Smith that we have sighted the Indian column. You lead him to our position. Sergeant, you ride with me.
Way to lose some men.
You just do what I tell you, Shafter. I'll take care of the troops. Tell them I'm glad to see them. Tell him a few compliments. Then ask Red Owl this. If we find the braves who killed the 3 white men among his people, would he be willing to let us take them back to the fort with us as a sign of his goodwill?
He knows what we're up to.
They all know what we're up to. Get his answer.
Kichita Tancha. You are one near que chante was yellow. One year to
Lehaya, Yuha, Dion Kumpelo. Akichita, Lakota Koshkalaka, Nari Yewichap, Nikiha, Washtektala. Oh, Okiako.
Red Owl says he's at peace with the soldiers, but his young braves are impatient. It would be safer if the soldiers got out of the way and left his braves alone.
Go in and look them over, Sergeant.
You, move out. You, move out.
She's up, Schneo.
Stop holding your breath, sir. I'm safe. Make way.
Hold steady.
Oh, hitch too yellow. So be it. I thought we were in for it sooner than I expected. Them Sioux have been pushed back just about as far as they're going to be pushed. They're right now on the last of their hunting lands. The last buffalo is here. The last freedom is here. Yep, they've made up their minds to go no further. Every one of them's got a picture of me and Captain Garnett and the sergeant here burnt deep in his head. Particularly you, Sergeant. Mind you don't fall into Red Owl's hands.
Column of twos.
Dance Mix. 24 of the best dance tracks ever recorded on 2 sizzling CDs. Free with your paid subscription to Entertainment Weekly. Rock the house, show. Call now and get these 2 incredible CDs or audio cassettes absolutely free when you subscribe to Entertainment Weekly. Entertainment Weekly is your complete guide to everything you need to know about the world of entertainment. In-depth, intelligent, and behind the scenes. Call now and get 30 issues for 4 monthly installments of only $5.99. Almost 70% off the cover price. You can even use your credit card. Call now and jump into the mix. Save almost 70% on Entertainment Weekly and get the 2 CD Hot Dance Mix absolutely free.
I can be anything you want me to be.
1-900-285-4040.
Do you need someone to confide in and trust? I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So call me now.
1-900-285-4040. The kind of girls you like to talk to. 1-900-285-4040. $2.48 per minute, adults only.
Call me now.
We'll return to the all-night movie after these messages.
Who will be in today's winner spotlight, Dave or Kate? Keep watching. Imagine our friend Kate on TV.
Oh, I hope she wins.
She's had such a rough time with money since Peter died last year.
Didn't he have insurance?
Social Security.
Well, at least she could bury him with that.
Don't count on it. Social Security pays only $255. The funeral costs over $4,000.
She had to ask her kids for help.
What are people our age supposed to do?
Well, Tom and I got additional life insurance from Colonial Penn.
That's got to be expensive.
No. We each pay only $6.95 per unit of coverage a month.
Nobody would insure me at my age.
Colonial Penn will. They won't even ask about your aches and pains.
No health questions?
None. You can't be turned down for any reason.
I bet they raise your rates every year, right?
No, you're wrong. My rates stay exactly the same.
In the winter spotlight, it's Kate! Congratulations!
Kate was due for a win. Sounds like everybody wins with Colonial Penn.
Here's a winning idea for you and your friends. If you're over 50 like me, you can still buy the life insurance protection you need from Colonial Penn. Your rates are only $6.95 per unit per month and never go up. There's no medical exam, no questions about your health. What's more, your benefits never go down simply because you grow older. This plan builds cash value, unlike some veterans plans offered by other companies. Best of all, if you're a man or woman over 50, you cannot be turned down for this protection. To find out more, call now.
Call toll-free 1-800-644-8400 for your free information kit. Operators are here 24 hours a day. That's 1-800-644-8400.
I'm calling Colonial Penn.
Get information for me, too.
Call toll-free 1-800-644-8400. You'll also receive this handy guide to Social Security absolutely free. Call now. There's no obligation. 1-800-644-8400.
3 exciting car auctions, one at United Auction Systems, Sundays in Upland in San Bernardino County, and LA Public Auctions, Saturdays and Sundays behind the airport building. Get your hands on a bank repossession or police seizure and save thousands. Use your Discover, Visa, or MasterCard. For full information, for exact directions, call 1-800-800-3737. That's 1-800-800-3737. Look for our full-page ad in the LA Times Classified.
Are you looking for a used car? Then come to La Brea Chevy Olds Buick, 2 blocks north of Wilshire on La Brea. You know our Gold Seal cars. They come with a 1-year warranty, 4 new tires, and a new battery, like this 89 Toyota Celica, $49 down, $192 a month. Or this 90 Prism, $49 down and $138 a month. Or that 91 Chevy Corsica, $49 down and $192 a month. Call us today, 213-939-2131.
Pay the lowest price by buying Factory Direct. The Jewelry Exchange has once again expanded their state-of-the-art factory. The Jewelry Exchange, now in Tustin, is the leading direct diamond importer and manufacturer of marquee, princess cut, baguette, and invisible settings. 1-carat diamond pendants just $1.99. 1-carat diamond earrings just $3.99. 4-carat diamond tennis bracelets are $8.99. The Jewelry Exchange in Tustin guarantees their jewelry to appraise for twice the purchase price. The Jewelry Exchange, now freeway close in Tustin. 714-542-9000. 542-9000.
We now return to Fox 11's All Night Movie.
Sergeant.
Hello.
You can walk me home if you like.
You work here?
No, my father owns it. Didn't I tell you I was the grocer's daughter?
You didn't tell me anything.
That's because there isn't very much to tell. It's a lovely night. What would you have done with it if I hadn't come along?
Oh, knocked on your door, hoping no other man had knocked on it first, and knowing all the time it was a forlorn hope. I bet there's no paint on that door. All the knuckles that have been working on it.
There's a little.
But not much. Any really serious knuckles knocked on it?
A few.
So serious there's no point in the sergeant barking the skin off his?
I asked the sergeant to come calling, didn't I? How's the experiment? You're coming back to an old trade.
An old trade, but good life.
Is it really? You know, when I think of you, I get very confused. You're a great puzzle to me.
I'm happy you think of me at all.
Every woman's intrigued by contradictions. And you're a contradiction.
Is that why you asked me to come knocking?
No, I asked you to come because I wanted you to come. Just hang it over there and go on in. I'll tell Mary to put the kettle on.
Good evening. Mary let me in.
Yes, she told me.
You don't mind?
No, of course not, Edward. Oh, this is Sergeant Shafter, in case you haven't...
We've met.
Well, sit down, both of you.
Josephine? Rank doesn't matter here, Sergeant. We're just people, everybody equal, so forget who I am.
I can't. Good night, Miss Russell.
Well, excuse me, Edward. Kern? You're being very silly.
I'm sorry.
There's more to it than military rank, isn't there? There's something dark between you two.
You like him?
Well, you've no right to ask that. Please let me feel about people the way I wish to feel.
Yes, of course. Good night.
Oh, Kern, I hate to have you go like this. Couldn't you come back tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'll take the mail to Fort Rice.
Don't tell me I'm deserted.
No, Edward, you're not deserted.
You didn't forget to buy my things at Fort Rice. That was very sweet of you, Sergeant.
Don't thank him. He doesn't like it.
Oh, you know each other.
He spent 2 days sleeping on my shoulder.
What?
In a stagecoach. Red check gingham, needles and thread, blue denim, and here's your change.
Well, I hope I haven't put you out. Well, there's coffee on the table.
No, I think I better be getting along.
I, too.
But you just came.
It's a long drive to the post.
Yes, it is. Oh, come soon, and you too, Sergeant. The door's always open.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Would he follow?
Well, we'll see.
Bye.
Come on. Bye.
You could say you were surprised to see me way out here.
I'm surprised.
You're not. I was waiting for you, and you know it.
That's why I'm surprised.
I thought you might not come knocking at my door again.
Well, you left a question unanswered the other night about Garnett.
Very well. I like him. Does that answer the question?
Yeah.
Now let me ask you one. You are really running from the past, aren't you?
No. From boredom. The past just happened to come up and hit me in the teeth.
You must have loved her very much to still remember.
You can hate and remember just as easily.
Oh, I was prying. I'm sorry.
I asked for it. I brought his name into it.
Why did you? No. When I'm sure of something, you can kiss me again if you want to.
I don't want to.
Don't you want to know what I want to be sure of?
I can guess. Come on, get up. Come on.
Put them all the way back to the other side, down near the stable.
in. Sit down, Kern. Smoke? Garnett's reported 3 men and a sergeant sick on the wood detail. He's asked me for replacements. Asked for you in particular. It's the second time, isn't it?
That's right.
Has he been putting the pressure on you?
Hasn't had much chance.
He'll make his chances. He's making one now. Ever since we hanged those 2 Indians, I've been waiting for some band to jump the wood detail. He's hurt you once, Kern, so he's got to keep on hurting you. This is just the thin end of the wedge. Look, you've kept your mouth shut about this long enough. Why don't you let me write to the War Department?
Case is closed.
But he's the guilty one. All right, you ran him through at Shenandoah, but he deserved it. Any man would have done what you did. And even now, the girl's name doesn't have to come into it.
No, Miles. Thanks, but no.
Oh, you're acting like a fool, just the way he wants you to. He knows you inside and out.
Just outside, Miles.
Well, he doesn't know me at all. I won't put you on his detail.
But I want you to.
All right. Suit yourself. Pick the men you want.
All right. Thanks.
Bring up the rear, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Forward! Oh!
Sergeant! Take the wagons to where the men are cutting. You'll find some of your troop there. The rest are scattered around the hills. As soon as the wagons are loaded, bring them back here with my men.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant. Detail is ready, sir. You remain here at camp.
Naturally.
What do you mean, naturally?
Just naturally, sir.
back of them about 3 miles northeast.
Bugler! Sound right!
Hey, Mac, get mounted. See if you can get through the Garnett. Get him back as soon as you can. Right. Fierce! Round up the horses. Get them up in that draw. Right, Sergeant. Hey, you! Get the wagon boxes. Get them in a circle. Form a barricade. Tilly, come with me. Take this. Stay outside the wagon box. Lay a trail of powder in a half circle about 20 yards in front of the barricade. Get going.
Jack, Tony, get them boxes out of here on the double. Come on!
Go back and have them form the barricade.
Chunk oppikte. We kastar jamne upp däck i av.
Teddy! Fierce! Look, they're gonna hit us from 3 sides. You take all the men and spread them around the entire enclosure so we're covered. Go ahead, I'll do it. Done with it. Make a place for the wounded underneath that covered wagon there.
Sergeant.
On his feet. Where you'd expect him to be, sir.
Here I am, sir. Well, I see you kept your head down.
Sorry, sir.
How many men did you lose?
6 dead, 8 wounded.
All right, tend to your casualties and let's get out of here.
A bit more off over this here, Tim. That's better. Tell me something, Tinny. What was you before you came in the Army? A barber or an undertaker's assistant?
My father raised sheep.
How? Well, that explains it, then.
How's it look?
Well, fine. It's a work of art. Beautiful sight.
Thanks, Teddy. I really feel sheared.
Well, if I was a girl, I'd swoon.
Ah, there, but for the grace of a punch in a sergeant major's nose goes Donovan. It's me to be opening the door at the officer's ball tonight, being the fine figure of a man that I am.
Listen to the brass of them.
Ah, yes. And all the pretty girls sighing just at the sight of me. And me sighing right back at them, so's their hopes won't be dashed.
Why, Donovan, I didn't realize you were a man for the ladies.
Ah, Professor. There's sides to me character that would make the devil blush. Sure, I'm a man for the ladies. It's me tenderness that drives them mad.
Good evening, Sergeant.
Evening, Miss Russell.
At ease, Sergeant.
Joe?
Oh, Kern. I thought you'd gone off duty.
No, I'm still on. I was hoping I'd get a chance to see you.
It got so hot in there. I wanted to sit out a dance.
There's no place to sit out here.
Then we'll stand it out. There, that's better. You've been looking like a thundercloud all evening.
Well, I didn't expect to see you at the ball.
You forget all the knuckles that rap at my door. Actually, I accepted the invitation over a month ago. Yesterday, I wouldn't have.
Do you want me to ask you why?
You didn't before.
You sure of something now?
I think so, yes. Yes, I am. Except perhaps one thing. Why do you hate Edward?
That doesn't concern you.
I think it does, because it seems to be all on your part. I've never heard him say a word against you.
Of course not.
And what does that mean?
Nothing.
But you must have meant something. Things like that don't just slip out.
I don't want to talk about it.
But I do. The whole thing has gone far enough.
Sergeant, why did you leave your post? You know what your duty is.
That's right. I think I'm going to do something about it. Now, before it's too late.
Shafter. You dropped your saber, Sergeant. You're relieved from duty. Come with me.
Why does he hate you so?
Who knows?
Were you ever friends?
I thought so.
Tonight, New Orleans police try to control the world's biggest and wildest party. A brand new Cops at Mardi Gras. Then, she had a dirty little secret that led to her murder. Help find the killer. Join John Walsh in New Orleans for a special America's Most Wanted.
Tonight after primetime Cops at 8, part of Fox's Wild Adventures at Mardi Gras. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Commando. Sunday at 1 on Fox 11. I'll be back.
After my divorce, I was up to my neck in debts and lost all my credit cards. I thought I'd never get a credit card again. With First Consumers National Bank, I got a Secured and More MasterCard, plus benefits other cards didn't offer.
I won't kid you. My credit was bad. But I've done my homework on secured credit cards. FCNB is the only bank to offer a credit line that's 150% of deposit, without processing fees.
Now you can get the credit you need, regardless of past credit problems, with the Secured and More MasterCard. Apply now and get advantages like no application or processing fees, plus quick approval and no annual fee for 6 months. You need only a $100 minimum for a credit limit that's 150% of your deposit. And your deposit is protected for you in an FDIC-insured certificate of deposit account.
I could never save enough for the required deposit, but FCNB's $100 minimum is a lot lower than the rest.
Call now for a free Secured and More MasterCard application and start building your credit future.
Okay, Bernie. Every second counts during Cerritos Auto Square's 10-day sale. We're talking 10 fantastic days of super low sale prices on thousands of brand new models. Them boys have dropped the prices on just about everything. Okay, I know you can save the big bucks. I know everything's discounted. I know it's only 10 days at Cerritos Auto Square. I just don't know where that ticking sound's coming from.
Kern, are you wearing a really big watch?
Hurry in, time's running out.
Buy the car you've always wanted at Valley Auto Auction. Bids starting as low as $100. ATM and major credit cards accepted. Top quality cars, trucks, and vans sold every Saturday and Sunday. Huge selection at unbelievable prices.
I can't believe the money I saved here.
Nosotros compramos aquí por variedad de carros y bajos precios.
I bought a car from here 2 years ago, and I'm very, very happy about the performance of the car.
They're honest and fair. I've got a great deal.
You've heard many places tell you to shop them last, sometimes even first. First or last doesn't matter at the piano outlet, but what does matter...
Brand new pianos from $19.99 every day. Digital pianos as low as $12.99 every day. Grands, players, pianos, organs, keyboards, in-house service department, sheet music, keyboard academy, and knowledgeable salespeople who treat you with integrity.
First or last, you gotta shop us.
1-800-PIANO 88.
Ah, that's my nephew Scruff reading that comic book.
And this is your nephew Scruff using his magic zapper. See that dog?
Uh-oh.
Watch. And now I'll turn you into a mouse.
Hold it. Change him back. No dog deserves that. Now watch this. I'm gonna change this comic book into a special comic book that may help a lot of kids.
Hey, that's me!
Look inside. It's about the adventures you have coming home from school. It gives tips on what to do about bullies, or if you discover needles or drugs somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Or if there's trouble on the bus. And it shows what happens to Scruff.
What happens? What happens?
You'll see. For your free copy of this special comic activity book, write McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. That's McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. And you'll be helping me take a bite out of crime.
What happens? What happens?
We'll return to the all-night movie after these messages.
The Bundys are lost at sea with Gilbert Gottfried.
Somebody get my agent!
Somebody get my spear gun!
An all-new Married with Children, Sunday at 9 on Fox 11.
I can be anything you want me to be.
1-900-285-4040.
Do you need someone to confide in and trust?
I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So call me now.
1-900-285-4040. The kind of girls you like to talk to. 1-900-285-4040. $248 per minute, adults only.
Call me now.
3 exciting car auctions run at United Auction Systems, Sundays in Upland in San Bernardino County, and LA Public Auctions, Saturdays and Sundays behind the airport building. Get your hands on a bank repossession or police seizure and save thousands. Use your Discover, Visa, or MasterCard. For full information, for exact directions, call 1-800-800-3737. That's 1-800-800-3737. Look for our full-page ad in the LA Times Classified.
Are you looking for a used car? Then come to La Brea Chevy Olds Buick, 2 blocks north of Wilshire on La Brea. You know our Gold Seal cars. They come with a 1-year warranty, 4 new tires, and a new battery. Like this 90 Grand Am for $49 down and $192 a month. Or this 92 Toyota Paseo behind me for $49 down and $187 a month. Or this 92 Buick Century for $49 down and $187 a month. Call today, 939-2131.
Pay the lowest price by buying factory direct. The Jewelry Exchange has once again expanded their state-of-the-art factory. The Jewelry Exchange, now in Tustin, is the leading direct diamond importer and manufacturer of marquee, princess cut, baguette, and invisible settings. 1-carat diamond pendants just $1.99. 1-carat diamond earrings just $3.99. 4-carat diamond tennis bracelets are $8.99. The Jewelry Exchange in Tustin guarantees their jewelry to appraise for twice the purchase price. The Jewelry Exchange, now freeway close in Tustin. 714-542-9000. 542-9000.
When my mother died of breast cancer, I felt powerless. Now I know early detection is important, and I can do something every day, too. promised my mom that my daughter and I would take care of ourselves.
We now return to Fox 11's All Night Movie.
Mail or orders? Orders, I think, Captain Benteen. Looks like he'll be shoving off soon. On a big campaign from the way to this. Come on inside. We'll see if an answer's called for. Drowned and tired of swimming. All the creeks are up.
That's why we turned back.
Well, we have to wait for Mrs. Carson to ask me in.
Oh, the Carsons aren't here. Come on in.
You said we.
Yes, Edward and I. We were taking a ride when the storm broke.
Where is he?
In the kitchen, lighting the fire.
You better break the news to him.
I know what you're thinking, and I don't like it, because it isn't true. If there's any judging to be done, you better do it to his face. Edward, Kern Shafter's here. Each time you come together, you're at his throat. You're not a child. You should be able to settle your differences like a civilized man. So settle them when I get supper.
They're already settled. You were born to be a loser, Kern. Not this time. It's not going to happen again. You flatter yourself. You forget you have a habit of arriving too late. It was raining in Shenandoah, too, the night you found me with Alice. Remember? I remember. You were even going to marry the girl, weren't you? You should thank me. I showed you what she was like. No. You showed me what you were like. This time you don't belong, Kern. I saw Josephine first, and for your information, she finds me attractive. I think I better do something about that. No sabers this time, no guns.
Kern! Kern!
Go on, get out, please. You said settle it. All right, I am. This time for good.
You've been wanting to do this ever since you saw him at my house. You came in here spoiling for a fight. Well, now you've had it, so you can go. Did you hear me? Get out.
Bugler, General Officer!
Present! Arms! Order! Arms! Now, this is a terrible thing to be saying, but I just saw a general.
Looks like General Terry.
Huh? They all look alike to me.
Well, I guess the waiting is over. Bannock Bill was saying the Sioux are massing in the north, and they evidently mean business.
Good. About time, too. Weather like this, my bones began to ache with the memory of 28 years of campaigning. I sleep light and I wake early. I think of a lot of lads I knew and a lot of fights we've had. I want to be at it.
Huh? So this is what I'm living with, is it? A crew of brawlers and cutthroats. If me poor old mother knew how low her son had sunk, she'd cry in her beer. That she would, till the beers and the tears ran down on the floor. Left right into line. Whoa!
Ed, Joe, here. Go over there and hold that flag.
Right into line.
And shut. We'll form in front of the barracks in 5 minutes. There's still time to say goodbye to anyone if you want to. That's all. Nobody to say goodbye to, Kern?
No. Nobody?
Kern? Weren't you going to stop?
Oh, I wasn't.
Couldn't you say goodbye to me?
Haven't you said it already?
Kern, is it true that you'll never come back to anything?
Who told you that?
Is it true?
No. I'm coming back here.
Are you sure?
Sure as a soldier ever is.
Kern, I want you to have this.
It's your pin.
It's lucky. It brings people back.
Thanks, Joe.
Did you come to say goodbye to him or me?
Regiment's in fine spirits, General Custer.
And it was never in better shape, Major Reno. We should be proud of ourselves.
General Custer! General Custer! Bring them all back to us.
Coffee, Mac?
Yeah.
If I had my life to live over again, I'd have joined the Navy.
Now, what's the matter, Donovan? Don't you like horses?
I got nothing against horses. It's horses. It's the Indians. I come out here to fight them, not chase them. Never heard of a sailor chasing an Indian.
Never heard of a sailor fighting them either.
Well, they get action one way or another.
Well, I know a fellow in the Navy 20 years. The only action he ever got was beating his wife.
Well, that's better than nothing.
Maybe Crazy Horse heard you were spoiling for a fight, Donovan. He's keeping out of your way.
Well, if he is, he's taking the wrong attitude. Nothing makes me madder than a man that dodges the issue.
I'll say you have your orders. I'm leaving to join my command. Goodbye, and good luck, gentlemen.
Major, briefly, the plan is this. General Terry believes the Sioux are in the vicinity of the Little Bighorn. He will approach from the northeast. I will proceed to the Little Bighorn from the southeast. I want you to take 3 companies and scout as far as the Tongue River. This will protect my flank. Then join me at the Little Bighorn. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You'd better alert your officers now. Lieutenant Smith, in regard to supplies.
Yes, sir.
It was the act that made audiences hoot and howl, stamp their feet, beg for more. The tall, leggy one had a mustache. The short one smoked a cigar. Abbott and Costello, kings of burlesque radio, movies, and TV. And now the hilarious skits that made Abbott and Costello legends of comedy are captured in the Abbott and Costello TV show. Yours for just $4.95 for your first video cassette. You'll roar at their classic skits like Who's on First?
See my first, you get
What is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
They're hilarious TV and movie gags.
Get a load of the old fag.
All preserved in the Abbott and Costello TV show. Yours to own forever for $4.95 for your first video cassette. These are the classic routines that influenced comedy greats like Jerry Seinfeld and countless comedians yet to follow. Timelessly performed by the team many say were the greatest comedians of all time. Howl in hysterics at every side-splitting pat, smack, and slap. Skits that leave you bowled over in laughs.
See you later.
I ought to get hit in the head.
I don't like your looks.
Roar again and again at the back and forth of their famous loafing skit.
You just go to the work in the baker store and you don't do a thing. How much they pay in the baker store for loafing?
$1.50 an hour.
For loafing?
Enjoy laugh after laugh, the best of 40 years of their brilliant burlesque radio and movie skits.
Hey, Abbott, let me have an egg.
Call now for the Abbott and Costello TV show. Seriously, ladies and germs, they just don't make comedy like this anymore. So call now for your introductory Abbott and Costello TV show video containing 4 hilarious half-hour episodes, including the famous Who's on First skit for just $4.95.
Credit card orders only. Call 1-800-321-3400 now.
We'll return to the all-night movie after these messages.
I can be anything you want me to be.
1-900-285-4040.
Do you need someone to confide in and trust?
I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So call me now.
1-900-285-4040. The kind of girls you like to talk to. 1-900-285-4040. $2.48 per minute. Adults only.
Call me now.
3 exciting car auctions run at United Auction Systems, Sundays in Upland in San Bernardino County, and LA Public Auctions, Saturdays and Sundays behind the airport building. Get your hands on a bank repossession or a police seizure and save thousands. Use your Discover, Visa, or MasterCard. For full information, for exact directions, call 1-800-800-3737. That's 1-800-800-3737. Look for a full-page ad in the LA Times Classified.
Hey, we know you expect value and quality when buying a used car. That's why our used cars carry the Gold Seal package. Our Gold Seal cars have a 1-year warranty, new tires, new battery, complete tune-up, and a 25-point safety check. Like this Gold Seal special for $49 down and $159 a month. Or this Gold Seal for $49 down and $159 a month. And this Gold Seal for $49 down and $89 a month. We take the risk out of buying a used car at the home of the Gold Seal. La Brea Chevy, Buick, Olds, Geo.
Pay the lowest price by buying factory direct. The Jewelry Exchange has once again expanded their state-of-the-art factory. The Jewelry Exchange, now in Tustin, is the leading direct diamond importer and manufacturer of marquee, princess cut, baguette, and invisible settings. 1-carat diamond pendants just $1.99. 1-carat diamond earrings just $3.99. 4-carat diamond tennis bracelets are $8.99. The Jewelry Exchange in Tustin guarantees their jewelry to appraise for twice the purchase price. The Jewelry Exchange now, freeway close in Tustin, 714-542-9000. 542-9000.
Thanks to people like you, the doors are open. Inner City Arts provides visual and performing arts classes to 4,300 inner-city children on a daily, year-round basis. In its new 16,000-square-foot oasis in the heart of Skid Row, Los Angeles, Inner City Arts' unique art program supplements public school curriculums of 4 inner-city elementary schools. It also provides latchkey, teen, and weekend programs for kids who would otherwise be left to their own devices. Inner City Arts keeps children off the streets and teaches them how to channel their energies in positive, life-affirming ways through ceramics, drawing, music, dance, and drama. Inner City Arts helps children develop self-esteem, self-respect, and respect for others. Inner City Arts is a non-profit organization. Help us keep the doors open to children for another 5 years. Call Inner City Arts at area code 213-627-9621. We now return to Fox 11's All Night Movie.
Well, that should be the tongue.
Should be and is.
But why the camp meeting? I thought this was where we gave up playing scout.
Well, maybe Major Reno likes being top dog so much he don't want to get back under Custer's thumb.
Well, so far we haven't seen any Indian signs. Maybe that's got something to do with it.
Sergeant.
Sir.
Pick 6 men and report to Captain Garnett for a scouting mission. The rest of you dismount and make camp.
Donovan, Pierce.
What does it look like? Small party. Maybe 30 families went away yesterday. That way.
They go for Little Bighorn.
Then we follow right after them. You 2 scout to the right.
Forward! Oh! Sergeant!
Nothing suspicious below, but I want to be sure, so take a couple of men right to the far ridge. We'll meet you there.
Can I use your glasses a minute, sir?
Donovan, Pierce. Fresh tracks. Come on.
Donovan. Looks like we're in for it.
That it does, Professor, that it does. Garnett must have heard those shots. Why don't he bring the troop down here and get us out of here?
He won't. We're just where he wants us.
And may the hounds of hell roost on his chest and howl for his soul. Donovan, is it bad?
It's all right, Professor. It don't hurt yet. And I'll be dead before it does.
Why don't you lie down?
Later, Professor, later. This is no time to be lying down. You make it over the cliff. I hold him off.
Don't be foolish. If you can't go, I'm not going.
A devil a bit of difference it makes whether I stay or go. You've given me one I'll never get up from. I'm a lucky man if there's 10 minutes left of me. You get yourself over the cliff and pay them back for me later.
No.
Will you do as you're told, man? I'm bleeding to death inside. If you don't go, who's there to settle with Garnett for leaving us here to be killed? All right. Aye, that's a talk, Bucky. Now hurry it up before they lace into both of us. God be with you. He's never left me. We've been partners for years. I'll get out of here. Leave a man to do his dying in peace. Did you never hear of pretty Molly Braggan? Next she has left me, and I'll never be a man again. To the Devil's Glen, if she... She might have sent mine back again. There's water brewing now. The devil a bit upon me bones since Molly's proved so cruel now. life's salamander man. I feel myself as famous as the famous solid. What I hear is crying round me. Around my
Sunday. It's the Bart you thought you'd never see.
I'm doing ballet, and I love it!
An all-new Simpsons, Sunday at 8 on Fox 11.
There were other men, other marriages, but it was Woody Allen who became the romance of her life.
I love you.
I love you. Until a secret affair
I found the pictures.
tore her world apart.
You could have had any woman, so why my daughter?
A world premiere miniseries begins Tuesday at 8 on Fox 11.
You know, Vern, timing is very important, and that's why you should buy your car at Cerritos Auto Square during the last 10 days of the month. Because right now they're overstocked. They've got to move their inventories, lower their prices, meet their quotas. What about the salesman? Don't worry about the salesman. Any one of us can whip a salesman during the last 10 days at Cerritos Auto Square, so make them an offer. Make them squirm. Make them eat their commissions. Boy, Vern, car buying is fun again. Know what I mean?
Cerritos Auto Square, 605 Freeway at South Street.
I can be anything you want me to be.
1-900-285-4040. Do you need someone to confide in and trust?
I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So call me now.
1-900-285-4040. The kind of girls you like to talk to. 1-900-285-4040. $2.48 per minute, adults only.
Call me now.
3 exciting car auctions run at United Auction Systems, Sundays in Upland in San Bernardino County, and LA Public Auctions, Saturdays and Sundays behind the airport building. Get your hands on a bank repossession or a police seizure and save thousands. Use your Discover, Visa, or MasterCard. For full information, for exact directions, call 1-800-800-3737. That's 1-800-800-3737. Look for our full-page ad in the LA Times Classified.
We'll return to the all-night movie after these messages.
Pay the lowest price by buying Factory Direct. The Jewelry Exchange has once again expanded their state-of-the-art factory. The Jewelry Exchange, now in Tustin, is the leading direct diamond importer and manufacturer of marquee, princess cut, baguette, and invisible settings. 1-carat diamond pendants just $1.99. 1-carat diamond earrings just $3.99. 4-carat diamond tennis bracelets are $8.99. The Jewelry Exchange in Tustin guarantees their jewelry to appraise for twice the purchase price. The Jewelry Exchange, now freeway close in Tustin. 714-542-9000. 542-9000.
For 21 years, I've listened to customers describe what they're looking for when they're buying a piano. Low prices all the time. A huge selection under one roof. Service after the sale as good as it was before the sale. Easy financing terms and salespeople with integrity. So if that's what you want when you're buying a piano, organ, or keyboard, the Piano Outlet has all that and much more.
Service and value, selection that's great. 1-800-PIANO 88.
This is Charles Stanley. Please join me each Sunday morning at 6:30 here on Channel 11 for In Touch. Whether our topic is the source of our strength, the spirit-filled life, or a critical issue in life, you'll learn the biblical perspective and enjoy inspiring music on In Touch. That's In Touch Sunday mornings at 6:30 right here on KTTV, Channel 11 in Los Angeles.
Buy the car you've always wanted at Valley Auto Auction. Bids starting as low as $100. ATM and major credit cards accepted. Top quality cars, trucks, and vans sold every Saturday and Sunday. Huge selection at unbelievable prices.
I can't believe the money I saved here.
Nosotros compramos aquí con variedad de carros y bajos precios.
I bought a car from here 2 years ago, and I'm very, very happy about the performance of the car.
They're honest and fair. I've got a great deal.
The children of this nation are being held prisoner. Their playgrounds are no place to play in. Their neighborhoods are no place to grow up in. Their athletic fields are no place for sports. Their world has become a jail. Their captors are fear and violence. Your kids shouldn't have to grow up this way. Give your children back their childhood. In the fight against violent crime, you have a weapon. 1-800-WE-PREVENT. Do something now. 1-800-WE-PREVENT. Together, we will take a bite out of crime.
We now return to Fox 11's All Night Movie.
Sergeant! Garnett reported you killed.
You thought I was, sir?
Let's get you out of this hot sun. Sit down, Sergeant. Have a drink of water.
Where is he?
The whole regiment rode up before dawn. Headed for the Little Bighorn.
I'll need a horse, Lieutenant.
Sergeant, you look all in. You sure you want to go now?
I've got to, sir.
All right. Jim! Bring the sergeant a fresh mount. Be sure he has a full canteen of water and plenty of extra field rations. Osmond's going to take this message to Major Reno. You can ride with him.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, Sergeant.
That's not Garnett's.
Yep, please off to our left.
Custer doesn't have a chance. He shouldn't have split the command.
All in position on the rim. Good, I'll bring in Hines in the rear guard. Go ahead, Peters.
Give me that message to Reno. Then try and find General Terry's command. Reno's gonna need him. Right, Sarge. Think you can get through there? I'm gonna try. Get going.
Look. Pass the word along to cover that trooper.
I guess so.
I saw the end of it. It's a good thing I came back to see what happened to you.
How long do you think you can hold out here?
Oh, till Custer shows up.
Custer won't show up. He's dead.
Dead?
With his whole command. There's a man riding the Terry. He ought to be able to get through.
Miles! Hey, over here!
They're bringing in the wounded. Custer and his whole command have been massacred. Here's a list of the officers that were killed. Didn't none of Custer's men get away? Nary a one. Well, I guess Reno's did. Terry got to him before they was all gone. We haven't got the list yet, ma'am.
I asked you not to write to them.
You forget I outranked you at the time. Sorry?
No. No, Miles, I'm not. Now that I have it, I realize what it means to me. But did you?
No, I didn't mention her name. Oh, speaking of women, there's someone here to see you. She's been camping on your doorstep for 3 days.
Send her in.
you? They said you...
I'm gonna be all right. Did Miles tell you anything?
Oh, he told me many things.
Did he tell you I had something for you? You know, it really is lucky. Brought me back.
Are you looking for a used car? Then come to La Brea Chevy Olds Buick, 2 blocks north of Wilshire on La Brea. You know our Gold Seal cars, they come with a 1-year warranty, 4 new tires, and a new battery. Like this 90 Grand Am for $49 down and $192 a month. Or this 92 Toyota Paseo behind me for $49 down and $187 a month. Or this 92 Buick Century for $49 down and $187 a month. Call today, 939-2131.
I can be anything you want me to be.
1-900-285-4040.
Do you need someone to confide in and trust? I can't wait to hear what you have to say. So call me now.
1-900-285-4040. The kind of girls you like to talk to. 1-900-285-4040. $2.48 per minute, adults only.
Call me now.
The Ford guys keep telling me how tough the Ranger is. I said, how tough could it be? The next thing I know, I'm in the Baja 1000. How could I know Ford is an official sponsor? 20 straight hours of impossible roads.
What?
I broke my nail.
Are you through?
Did you bring any mineral water? Slow down. No, slow down.
The Bundys are lost at sea with Gilbert Gottfried.
Somebody get my agent!
Somebody get my spear gun!
An all-new Married with Children, Sunday at 9 on Fox 11.